in my hometown, in Uttarakhand, after my college. Every afternoon, one small boy, about 10 years of age, walked into our office to serve tea. In one hand, he carried a steel kettle, and the other, glass cups stacked carefully. Whenever I saw him, one question crossed my mind. Why isn't he not in school? Why is holding a tea kettle instead of a pencil? I wanted to talk to him and listen to his story. But I never asked this question. My name is Ankita Bamola, and today I am here to share my story with you. How years later I got connected with a rural school in South India. And here is my talk with a spark for a rural child. Millions of children in rural India grew up in families where survival comes first and then schooling. If you see the average parental income, it's very scant, less than 12K per month. Children go to work, they have to support their families. And for the girls, the challenge is even harder. Few years ago, a friend of mine told me about schools operating in rural India. They are educating the first generation learners, children whose parents never got an opportunity to go to school. And that's how I got to know about Isha Vidya, an initiative that started in 2005. Isha Vidya schools pick children from families who have meager income. Farming families, daily wage workers, laborers, families who have seasonal jobs and income. Isha Vidya schools don't even provide textbooks. They provide confidence, clarity, curiosity, and leadership to these children. So it's not about access to an education. It's about quality of education. In English medium, computer aided, to empower rural children to compete with their urban peers. Today, Isha Vidya schools educate overall 9,000 of kids across 9 schools. More than 60% of these children study on full scholarships funded by individual donors, companies, via CSR, trusts, and foundations. Close to 50% of students are girls. So let's see what was the change after Isha Vidya when this opportunity was available for students. Kavita grew up in a family where she has to take care of younger children when mother was busy, long hours doing her job as a coolie, just to feed the family. Father was an alcoholic who regularly abused her mother. But life took a turn for Kavita when one of the Isha Vidya principals noticed her struggles and admitted both of the sisters in the school with the help of a donor. Kavita flourished at school, topped all the subjects, and earned a 100% scholarship in a reputed residential school. Kavita one day she cared and cooked for her younger sister at the age of 8. Now she dreams becoming of a doctor. Another student, Karthik, shares, I had been a seventh pass coolie by now if I had not been studying in Isha Vidya. Karthik lost a parent due to cancer, but still he went on becoming one of the toppers in state board exams and he aspires to become a professor of mathematics. Hundreds of children, girls and boys, they are working in MNCs, Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant. Many of the boys who did not even step out of their village today are serving country in Indian Army and Navy. So each child is a proof what education can do. Often it starts with one person, someone like you. Everyone in this room wants to make a difference, but sometimes we do not know how. You could sponsor a child's education. You could help your company support rural education via CSI initiative. You can volunteer time and skill. One scholarship, one volunteer, one teacher, caring, and a life can be rewritten. Many times I think about the small kid I met in the canteen. I may not know what is life about for him, what happened to him. But I know somewhere, right now, there may be other child at the similar crossroad, like Kavita and Karthik. They are waiting for somebody to notice. And maybe the question I could never ask, that boy carrying a tea kettle, is the question you will answer. Will you be the spark of a rural child? Thank you.